And a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the stats for Austin Reeves.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And now Dallas' starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. And it's Irving in at the 1. And for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for both of these teams, this is their 4th and final game of group play.
Yeah, and both have done what they needed to do in order to remain in contention for the NBA Cup. But only one side can emerge victorious tonight.
Now here's Hachimura. It's stolen by Lively. Irving with it. Fires for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving. And he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's James. After Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Lively with a block.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Thompson passes to Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Chomps, thank you very much for that report. Counted from distance.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Thompson outside. To the inside. Doncic with a block. Pass to Reeves. He can't hit that time. Thompson with some nice D. Outside for Davis. Nails it from 3.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Here's Reeves. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. 1 shot.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Now here's Thompson. 27 points his last game. Irving for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ayton, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Wow, Ayton basically shrugging off the defense inside.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Once again,
And now the assist leaders in the association. Third is Luka Doncic.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Lively. Now here's Irving. This one for three. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. On the wing, Reeves. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Doncic with the bucket.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Smart subbed in for Hachimura. And Dallas with a change here, too. Washington's checked in for Lively. Los Angeles leading by 4. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Irving, that's good.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, Reeves. Mavericks with a rebound. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. And Davis gets double-teamed. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Reeves with the drive. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 5 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Irving for 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Guys?
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Reeves. He picked up 10 in his last game. Irving with it. Now Doncic defending. Washington right side. And Washington powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And that one's good. Flag.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Doncic against Russell. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Smart for 3. Sinks it from distance.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
They've got Jackson Hayes, Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake Arabia, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Arabia in his last outing with 12 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Washington. In his last outing, 16 points for him. 4 on the clock. Davis from long range. Rebound by the Lakers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt to pass to Arabia. Tries a 10-footer. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Vanderbilt, no good. The Mavericks trailing, and the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them, they're making some bold moves there along the way.
Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Picked it out of midair. Smart outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Mavericks trail by 3. Williams with it. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Washington. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Washington's got 9.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Smart outside. Arabia right side. Here's Hayes.
Oh
my! Throw it down!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Irving's checked in for Williams. And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from 3-point range. Austin Reeves on top. Third is Klay Thompson.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Gafford. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Doncic checked in for the Lakers.
Number 77, Luka Doncic.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. from the high post. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 10. Well, remember, this is Game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout rounds.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference, the second-place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
Reeves finds Smart. Outside Reeves for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Russell. No points yet. Pass to Irving. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Smart for 3. They get it back. Hayes. And here's Doncic outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Irving, the pass to Russell. Russell, a screen on Reeves. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, BA. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Pass to Doncic. Gafford with the block. Outside Russell. And the dunk by Gafford.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's make some noise.
For Los Angeles. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And James is subbed in for Reeves. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flagg comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. 1:52 left in the second. Irving against Doncic. Back to Irving. Washington outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Pass to James. And James throws it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
There's 1:12 left in the second period. Irving looking around. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Lakers lead by 3. Ayton passes to James. A triple. LeBron James.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Pass to Flagg. 3-pointer. Cranes the triple. Flagg's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Doncic, good. Mavericks trail by 5. Washington outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Drew the contact from long range. range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And one thing that's incredible about Cooper Flagg, he should be in college this year, but he reclassified and instead is playing in the league.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Guys, I'll tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Both free throws good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Outside Irving. Pass to Flagg. Outside for Irving. And here's Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. In honor of these rankings, I want you guys to rank your top 3 NBA rappers.
Oh, come on. Again, obviously I'm number 1. And then you got Dame Dollar at number 2. And then I'll put Allen Iverson at 3.
You know what? I like that list. But I put you at second behind the unreleased bars of Kenny Smith that you've never heard before. I got bars.
Sorry, Shaq. I'm going to have to agree with Kenny. I really admire Dame's lyrical prowess.
But mine, Ernie, it's mine.
I really admire Dame's lyrical prowess.
Okay.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Irving. Taking a look at the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Lively in at the 5.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Here's James. Lively grabs a miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Here's Flagg. He's got 11. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
And let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Up the floor. And James throws it down.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Hachimura. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And he drops it first. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And Lively drops them both.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all three categories.
Goes up from the top of the key, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Back to Doncic. From deep, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 11 points.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them hear you.
And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. Second, the Mavericks.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Flagg. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Los Angeles. No coverage that time. He's got 16.
And defenders better start holding their posts. Cooper Flagg is having a field day scoring it.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Mavericks, they've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And checking out the Lakers, 5 games back.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Luka on the attack.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
Pass to Flagg. Irving for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Reeves, the pass to James. Over Flagg. The shot by James, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Davis. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. Too tall. Davis goes up and over.
With that great length and quickness off the floor, Davis rising above to knock it down from mid-range.
Pass to Hachimura. From deep, Reeves sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has got 14 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
James with a steal. Ayton finds Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now Irving. He's got 22. It's Lively, high post. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Irving. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. Luka! Lethal!
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for James. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. On defense, Los Angeles. 3-point lead. On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Russell. Back to Laravia. Vanderbilt, the pass to Smart. And it's off from 3-point range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And Dallas making a change here. Martin's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by Reeves. And the 10-footer finds the target. Reeves has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Russell, the pass to Washington. Back to Russell. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Hayes for three. Outside Reeves. The three ball. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 5. Steps back. And then Russell with the dunk.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Here's Russell. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Austin Reeves. Jake LaRavia's out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Koloko in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Smart with a bucket.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Down low. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
And it's blocked by Davis. Pass to Williams. Back to Davis. Russell from outside. And it's Koloko with a rebound.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Reeves, the pass to Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Russell against Reeves. Gafford with a screen on Reeves. Here's Russell. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Kleba, he's checked in for Koloko. Irving's checked in for Dallas. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Russell against Reeves. It's stolen by Irving. Davis, the pass to Irving. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Russell. Oh, got that one up quick. Reeves has got 24. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to LaRavia. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9. Out to the right wing. Washington with the ball. LaRavia covering. Washington with the ball. LaRavia's there. Washington's shot is good.
Boy, how about Washington and his production, but playing with a lot of heart, too. Working hard for every hoop.
Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 18 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Smart with the bucket.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. 25 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And, yep, it's good.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Now Vanderbilt. Clock at 6, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for LaRabia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. Dallas also making some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flagg comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Thompson. Here's Irving. Here's Flagg. Irving outside for 3, and he nails it.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Reeves. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. From 12 feet out, cash.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Kyrie. Yes, sir, with the 3.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Doncic. Oh, off target from downtown. Mavericks trail by 6. Now here's Irving. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. And he makes both free throws.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. And a one-handed slam.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Here's Irving. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Doncic. It's money from deep.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Flag. Beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
So mature for a first-year player. Flag knows when he needs to score.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
James fires.
When it comes to wing defenders, Clay is as good as it gets.
Tight D, making that one difficult. And they doubled up Irving. Flag outside. Now Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Let's loose for 3. James rips down the board. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Outside Thompson. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? You know, he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
Hachimura there for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Austin Reeves.